Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Dallas Keuchel gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. A bouncer to the left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Margot is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Nate Lowe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Margot, base runner at first with 1 out. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. skied into straightaway right. Headed after it is Mazzara. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Number 8. Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Wendell. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Weak roller right side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1 and the White Sox nothing. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in now, Danny Mendick. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Grounded to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Second inning set to go, and up next will be Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Ball
3-1. Michael Brasso will be next. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Michael Brasso. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, and that's through for a hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
Full count.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. In now, Eloy Jimenez. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way to answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chirinos. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And, guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up to shoot, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into play here at 273. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Batting it, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Lays off 1-0. He'll step in here at 275. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2. 2-2, Sam.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Luis Robert. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Lazara's going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll get in there safely.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. A line shot to third base. Throwing behind the runner, not in time.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Lowe. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. '50th pitch of the game on its way. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Look out. 1-1.
1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box now, Brendan Lau. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That average way up there to start things out, with 19 homers and 34 driven in. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-2 is in off the plate. Joey Wendell is on deck. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-1 Tampa. Digging in now, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Right there for strike 1. Fouled away. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
No balls and a strike to count. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Renfroe will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding forward now, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Runner!
Runners off for second. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Line towards center field. Margot is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up next the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 8th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-3 for the Southsiders. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Off the plate,
All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And the pitch.
That's ball three.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
At the plate, Michael Brasso, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Even 1-1 count to Margot.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Still even at 2-2. From the stretch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazara's on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Nate Lowe. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay home. And he's safe.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Michael Kopech answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Ready once again, Joey Wendell, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
4 runs here in this half inning. Two and 0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays lead it 7-4. Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazara, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Nomar Mazara.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here comes the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again, too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Robert comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit back toward the mound. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in to try it again, Willie Adames. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Mazara's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batter.
At the plate, Michael Brasso. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Striding in once again, Yandy Diaz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
From the stretch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Now back, second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Now batting, Danny Mendick. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. He's set and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Zunino is there. And that's the 3rd out. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Digging in, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hunter Renfroe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Line drive base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Manuel Margot, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he lays off for ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
That's ball
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike three.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0 to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Dane Dunning gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batter.
In now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Dunning, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Misses. Ball 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Joey Wendell digs in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rays 10 and the White Sox 4. Andrew Kittredge will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Reined in. And there's one away. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Last time through was a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Now at the plate, Willy Adames. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Michael.
Into the box now, Michael Brasso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
That misses. 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So here's Mike Zunino. A couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Count even at 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping up now, Hunter Renfroe. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Comes set with the 0-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Up next to the White Sox.
Ready now, Luis Robert. No hits to this point.
Robert.
First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Bases are empty here with two. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Manuel Margot.
Number 13, Manuel Margot.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Nate Lowe is on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Nate Lowe will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. And right into the shift. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 8.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now that
Into the box, Joey Wendell. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 11-4. So coming to the plate, Danny Mendick. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Adames picks it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Tim Anderson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 2-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And another foul ball. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Hit well on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Kelvin Herrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Kelvin Herrera.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames. Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Michael Brasso. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 2.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Jimenez, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. To the plate now, Mike Zunino, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in, Manuel Margot. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazara's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Rays are out in front, 13-4. Chaz Rowe, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Tampa Bay, number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Nomar Mazara.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 0-1 delivery. A runner at first with no outs here. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Wow, that's up onto the patio. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 5 on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Now batting, center fielder, Louis Robert.
Into the box, Luis Robert. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Yoan Moncada as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
It's a perfect example of why guys struggle right. You watch highlights every night of guys hitting home runs, and I'll show you mislocation. That catcher was set up away, and he missed all the way inside.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Now to the plate, Danny Mendick. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. The White Sox down to their last strike. A bouncer to the left side. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
13-7 is how this one ends. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Yonny Chirinos wins his 3rd of the season. Dallas Keuchel was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.